Lovers of freedom, seekers of justice, my good people of Biafra, Nigerians, Africans at large, I have come to you today. This is the living Chukwumerije from the table of the wilderness voice. And I am saying your days will be fulfilled and long. Today, I am here to address something very disturbing that is dominating the social media in the recent time, which is the crusade, the campaign, evangelism for atheism. But I will be premising on that coming from Mr. Elias. I suppose he is a medical practitioner, but he is overrating himself and his capabilities. Mr. Elias, you said that Africans generally, not only Nigerians, not only Igbos, are counting so much on their God and their Jesus, and that they have been wallowing in their foolery, while others from Asia and in Europe entirely are growing. Because they are growing because they don't believe in the existence of God. Mr. Elias, please, if there is anyone who is gloating in foolishness, it is you. Mr. Elias, from Enugu State, where you hail, no one knows you as a medical practitioner, as a top-notch medical practitioner. But I must tell you, Mr. Elias, that you should stop goofing. You should stop. You should stop deceiving people, because you have deceived yourself. It's okay. It is yourself. It's your decision to deceive yourself. You saying you don't believe in God, Jesus Christ, and the miracle that come from this Trinity, the Holy Spirit inclusive, and you believe in nature. That tells so much about your ignorance. You saying you believe in science and only government and science can take care of problem of mankind. My friend, you need to revisit your brain. Stop giving that your edge to other people. You need to help. You need to give that edge to yourself first, because you are not normal. Mr. Elias, you are not normal. If you are fighting those fake pastors everywhere in Nigeria, it will be a different thing. You coming out to say there is no power in all this thing they call native doctor, there is no power in all this thing they call occultism, there is no power anywhere, there is no power to do all these people you are challenging, then they should come out. Mr. Elias, if you are smoking goof, you should change the particular type of goof you are taking. If it is SK from Succor, I think SK from Succor, I think is the one that is very harmful. It is harmful to your brain. It is not very good. Your brain is not carrying it. You should consider the one coming from Benue axis, because it is not very good on you. You are going off. You are going north. How can you contradict yourself? You don't believe in God, Jesus Christ, and you believe in nature. You believe in government. Government can take care of. What do you know you are talking about? You don't believe in anything divine force, natural forces. The native doctor is... Yes, there are many native doctors, many social media native doctors and non-social media native doctors who are fake. That does not flatten the tire of the power in nature, the power in divine activities. That we have hungry and discouraging teens who occupy different altars in Nigeria, who are greater in number now, does not mean that there are no genuine ministers of the gospel who carry the power of God and use it efficiently in so doing. If you believe that they are fake, then that's your sense of judgment should tell you that wherever you have anything fake, there is first original before the fake. If you are so brain boosted, you're so brainy, You're so wise as you claim. You are so strong in the medical field as you think you know you have. You should know for you to have a quack doctor, there is a real doctor. Are there no quack doctors in your own field? That we have those criminals, those band of wagons, those pilferers occupying the government you are clamoring for, that everything should be with government. And who told you that government in itself is not seeking for help, divine help? Anyone whom you see occupying, that is piloting the affairs of the state you call government, is it evil spirit that pilot the affairs? Are those ones who are doing the evil they are doing going so ordinary with their academic, their mental robustness? You just keep deceiving our youths. That's why it's getting alarming, and a lot of them are following you so sheepishly because you profess to them, you tell them you have traveled. That you went to India, you went yesterday, does not make you a traveler. People have traveled. Check some of us who have our passports we have changed passports severally. Where do you know? Where have you traveled, Elias? Some people have their passports that have been stamped and new booklets they have gotten. Yeah, it's getting filled again. People go around you carry your mouth. You be making. Mr. Elias, advise yourself. Stop deceiving stop deceiving our people. These people are so innocent. You keep a lot of you citing the social media. The other day, the other girl you call a Blessing, she is looking for a man to be her marriage, and she's telling people, teaching people, indoctrinating young girls while they should remain feminists. This is your kind of people. You that you say you don't believe in God, every day there is no week you don't mention God more than 10 times with your mouth. Even when you were doing this video, you still mentioned God. I don't know why some of you just keep deceiving yourselves. You're deceiving yourselves. You're deceiving yourselves. You said you don't believe. What is nature and what is God? What is nature? What do you know? If you are told to define nature, what is nature? What is God? How do you distinguish between nature and God? You want to believe in science, you don't want. What is science? If you don't know. Science is simply a systematized knowledge. Knowledge is just classified. When it is systematized, this is just about process of doing things and achieving result, and whenever you follow this same process, you get this particular result in this particular area of life. That is just what science is. Take all the definitional exegesis and its exigencies. The entire gamut of definition of science. It borders around it being a process of achieving result, and anytime you follow that, you will still get some results. And technology that accompanies it is just the practicality of it. When you talk about nature, you are talking about God. When you don't believe in God, you don't believe in Jesus Christ, you don't believe in miracles, okay, that is when you stop preaching that to others. Stop telling others that, because the science you believe is only unlocking the mysteries in nature. That you can put this thing together, put this thing in there, put it, an aeroplane can fly. Something can be called aeroplane. It is unlocking the mysteries. These are processes that are put in place. Mystery will be unlocked. A particular mystery will be unlocked. And it will be used in the interest of mankind. Who are you in the world of science? Do you know how many scientists that knows too much, that before they gave up the ghost, they still confessed that there is nothing like fighting God, because you cannot succeed fighting God. You cannot. Most scientists go and research. They die confessing Christ. We have the best. Who are in Enugu State? Who in your local government? Are you one of the best doctors? Are you one of the best doctors? What is your result? We have Dr. Ben Carson. Ben Carson, who just came, who contested with Donald Trump, the 2015-2016, the electoral processes of the Republican. Ben Carson said, When everything I know about science fails me, I use prayers and I get results. And in so doing, he got results that, in fact, as we speak, Ben Carson has about 67 honorary doctorate degrees. To his credit, you don't have one. 67, he has been, what was he called by the parliamentarians the other day? They said he's a legend. He's a legend in the medical world. Ben Carson has 67 good doctorate degree, honorary, to his credit. He is called in America the legend. They call him legend, including American Parliament. They call him the legend. He's a legend in the medical world. And he told you, anytime, go and check the one he removed some substance from a man's brain. And the next day after the operation, immediately after the operation, the man was already cracking jokes with people. Go and read about him. It's online. Read about Ben Carson. And you want Bansi, one purple that doesn't even know his way around. Even you, how many people have you given paracetamol and they got whole? Somebody who has operated for, he is getting to 70. I'm sure he's around 65 years now, Dr. Ben Carson. And you are only thing you think is government. How many times you as a person, how many times have you led a crusade, a protest, using this your platform to condemn the atrocities of the sitting government? Not even from your local government. How many times have you led a protest? If you know that the people, just last 2 weeks plus ago, Russia was about going to fight Ukrainians. And you see the priests, they brought priests praying over their arms. See, this, when you go, you will fire them, they will finish. These arms, when you use it, you will finish them. They are praying. Even China, when they go to war, when they go to fight, they pray for they conduct their spiritual consecration. They consecrate their equipment, their war equipment. And you are here, you don't want. How do you separate nature from God? How do you think you know what you are doing? You are not believing in God. You are not believing even in that there is power in native doctors' activities. You don't know anything. Just be careful the way you are going. The other way you thought you know what you are doing. You can burn Bible. My friend, advise yourself. Do you not know that you have aeroplane is because we have witchcraft sea flying? These are the imitations of these natural ones. Aeroplane and the flying of aeroplane is because we have natural flying. There are witchcrafty flying, there are angelic flyings. Because of this, science had to help us unlock this kind of mystery that things can actually move in the air. And in accordance with the plans of the movement, get to the locations in the same route you desire. If it can be done by witchcraft, we can do it in science. Science only unlock mysteries. Mystery is those things hidden about nature. It is those things about nature which are hidden from ordinary man's interpretation. This is it. Why you don't know it is because you are too carnal. That is why you don't believe that there is anything miracle. Because of your level of carnality. Because if you are not over carnal, you should know. Your senses, when you are making these gibberishes of utterances and publications, you should know that for you to have fake, you have original first. It is the original that is faked. If at all you know anything about it, I tell you, you just go and check anything you know about science and its definition, entirety of its definitional exegesis. You should understand that it's just about processes of unlocking mysteries. And these mysteries, you can always repeat it at all time in a particular way and you get a particular result. This is just demystifying things that are. They are, but it's not known to ordinary man until you take that extra measure. This is science. This is science. Mystery is just those tangible things hiding under nature. And what is nature? Nature is God himself. and the power of his creation. And you believe this, you don't believe this. Your brain needs re-examination, my friend. You need re-examination of your mental ability.